No.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Omnius. Finally got around to doing this Ezreal tutorial I've been wanting to do. First of all, I want to say this is an Ezreal tutorial, not an AD bot tutorial, so I'm going to be pretty general on the AD and more in-depth on the Ezreal play. Now for my masteries, I go heavy offense. I pick up pretty much everything that increases my damage, the main ones being that lifesteal 3%, armor penetration 6, and increased damage to targets below 40% health. This just makes for a great early start. Then I get Summoner's Wrath for the improved exhaust to lower their armor even more. Then for my extra points, I just pick up some armor and reduce damage from minions. Next, I want to talk about my build order. And I'm going to tell you first off the bat, I made a mistake, and I didn't put the boots level 2, I didn't put my Berserker's Greaves, and I just don't have time to go back and put it in, guys, I'm sorry. So I'll explain that. Starting item, I start with Doran's Blade. It's just an awesome item for the money. You get the 10 attack damage, 80 health, and 3% lifesteal that equals 6% with the masteries. Then on first B, I always pick up Boots 1 and BF Sword. That's about 2,000 gold, so you're going to want to stay in lane as well as you can. CS as hard as you can. Try to get a first blood if it's there. And yeah, first B, around 2,000 gold for that. Second B, and you can see I forgot Berserker's Greaves, but second B, I want to get my Boots level 2 and Infinity's Edge. Sometimes you don't have enough money. That's a lot of money, so I'll just get my Berserker's Greaves and start building IE. Then finish IE as soon as you can. Next thing I do, depending on if I'm having mana trouble or if I need the extra health and survivability in the slow, I'll get Sheen. If I have mana problems and I'm already getting kills, I'll just extra boost and I'll keep doing well. The Phage I pick up if I need that slow. Then I build it into Triforce. It's like the best item for Ezreal, just all around amazing. Last Whisper, for the extra armor pen, you want to make sure you get all your AD damage in there. A lot of people carrying armor, so that's just going to eat right through it and give you some extra damage. Then, depending on the match, if they have more armor or more AD, then I'll pick up a Guardian's Angel. If they have more magic, then I'll pick up a Banshee's Veil. If I'm just destroying, then I will actually not even get a defensive item and go right for Bloodthirster for the extra damage, the AD stacks. And yeah, just overall damage. It's a great item to stay alive too if you're already doing very well. Otherwise, I usually go for the defensive as my very last item. Next thing I want to talk about is my ability order. What I do is I just maximize Mystic Shot, so you're going to want to pick that up every single time you can. Next is Arcane Shift. You're just trying to lower the cooldown. It doesn't do damage, especially if you're rolling AD. It really doesn't do anything. You're just looking for the cooldown so you can maneuver around better. Then I got my Summoner spells in order. First, I always do Exhaust Flash. That's my favorite. I just like to be aggressive, get kills. Sometimes I'll bring heal, though. It just depends on the lane. Then as far as runes, I pick up 9 Desolation Marks. It's granting me 1.66 armor pen per. Then I pick up 9 Strength Seals, granting 0.43 attack damage per. And then I pick up 9 Glyphs, 9 Strength Glyphs, granting 0.28 attack damage per. And this all goes towards how I go for the early start. I just love that early start. And then I pick up 3 Quintessences, Strength Quintessences, that grant 2.25 attack damage per. And in total, my runes are giving me 10 armor pen and 16 physical damage. This is just a great leap at getting first blood with that Doran's Blade. It puts you at 80 attack damage right off the start with that 6% lifesteal with masteries and the Dorans. Now, land your abilities, guys. If you're not landing your abilities with Ezreal, you're doing nothing. People are going to hate you. Essence Flux, really, it's not going to do you much damage, but what you're going to want to do with it mainly is debuff the enemy's attack speed and increase your team's attack speed. So here you can see we're getting Baron, and I'm going to use Essence Flux as much as possible to increase my team's attack speed so we can hurry up and get this down. And this works great with people like Sion and Jax, where they actually have abilities that attack speed really help, such as his lifesteal and Jax's stun, or massive hit. Anyone with CC is a great lane partner. That's very true with Ezreal. I love Blitz. He's just amazing, especially if he's good. I mean, if he's bad, he can pull people at you at the wrong times, yada yada yada. But if he's good, it's great. Harass early. Ezreal, especially how I build him, he's meant to just do a lot of damage at the start and throughout the game, but he has a very, very strong start, so might as well harass, try to get their health down, and if you can go in and get a first blood, then that's just ideal. He is a little squishy, but with that Doran's off the bat, it actually helps you out a lot, gives you enough survivability to at least make it in lane for a first blood. Here, you can see him just harassing as much as possible, just pushing him back, because if you can make him beat, you win. Once again, this goes to the same point. Ezreal's very strong early. Go for first blood if you can. You can see after I've worked him down a bit and here in lane already, level 2 first blood. That can happen pretty much every match. Ezreal's so strong. Your team is going to think you're useless if you jump on their tank. Well, they're going to think you're useless for a lot of reasons, but do not kill an enemy's tank. Find their AD and go directly at him. If not AD, find their AP. Find somebody important. Don't attack Skarner or Leona. Arcane Shift. It's not meant for damage. It's meant to maneuver yourself and position yourself for kills. Sometimes it means an escape. Sometimes it means positioning yourself to actually get a kill. You'll see an example right here, getting some safe damage on Nocturne through the wall, and then just come at him with the Arcane Shift through the wall. People don't expect this, and it just works great. There you can see me cover some distance to get Vayne under a tower. Really, people just don't expect it. Arcane Shift straight into a Mystic shot. Yes, be very accurate. Practice your skill shots, guys. Ezreal is meant to do his combo. If you're not hitting all your skills, you're really not maximizing Easy's damage. So you've got to be accurate as possible, guys. Especially when you land your Mystic shot, it actually decreases all your cooldowns by a second. That's all your cooldowns. So be very accurate. Now your ult, there's many uses for his ult. I either like to use it at the start of a team fight just to get that damage right away, or to hit a runner. There's also other uses. You can use it to snag a dragon, snag the enemy's blue if you can see and have vision on it. Here's an example. I use one more at the beginning of a team fight to try to maximize damage and then go after everybody. And then you'll see focus firing again, ignoring Alistair, getting the people with damage. Because that's what it's all about. You're not trying to attack the tank. You're trying to get the people with damage and get their damage out of the way as quickly as possible to make your team win the fight and survive. Here I missed this penta, which kind of aggravated me. But it was a delayed penta, I guess. Not really, it was just a quadra kill. But there again, using the flux, saving the Arcane Shift to get through a wall. There's tagging 2 runners. And now, guys, don't play Ezreal in ranked until you can successfully land his skill shots. I mean, that's what he's all about. That's how he works. That's how he increases his attack speed. That's everything. So I hope this helped out at least a little bit, guys. I had fun doing it. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.